Our weed of the week is musk thistle. You probably have it on your farm. I know we've had some on our farm over the years.
This used to be one of my least favorite weeds. I mean, I don't like weeds, but I really hated musk thistle because it would be the end of the summer and it's hot, and all we're thinking about is getting back to school because we're out in the pasture.
I don't think that's what I was thinking about, but whatever.
We're out in the pasture with corn knives, cutting down musk thistles, throwing them in a garbage bag so they didn't go to seed. And we thought, man, I thought Dad sprayed this pasture. How come we're still out here cutting musk thistles?
Well, the reason why is 2,4-D is just not that great on musk thistles. You need to use probably 3 times as much as you've been using, and you need to use it 3 times a year for 3 years in a row. You do that, and your musk thistles will mostly be gone.
Yeah, but in the middle of the summer when it's hot and humid,
right.
Are you really going to spray 2,4-D?
That's the whole thing. So spraying 2,4-D is an option. You can do that if you're trying to get by, but why try to get by? Why not eliminate those musk thistles for good? There are a couple products out there that will do that. Tordon that we've had for many years, that's a great product, and there's an even better product now called Milestone. Now with Tordon, you can buy it in a premix with 2,4-D called Grazon, and Milestone you can buy it in a premix with 2,4-D called Forefront. Now we prefer the straight products, Tordon or Milestone, but there's one very important thing you need to know with these two products. You can't just rotate the next year to any crop you want. Okay, these products will have residual for many years down the road. May not be enough residual to kill every weed for many years, but it would certainly be enough residual to hurt a future crop for a long time in the future. I just had a deal come up the other day. A guy was going to take some pasture out. Yeah, I got to cut you off.
No, Brian's got a story.
I do have a really good story because we had a farmer call up and he said, yeah, I'm going to take some ground out of pasture and I'm going to plant sunflowers. You want to plant sunflowers. Well, if you plant any crop where you've had Tordon out there, you can't do it for many years. Well, he had put 8 ounces of Tordon out 2 years ago and he wanted to go out with sunflowers this year. I just told him, look, you can do it if you want to, but why have dead spots all over your field? My suggestion is you plant nothing but corn or wheat until the year 2014. Seriously, every ounce of Tordon you need to wait at least 1 year before you rotate to a broadleaf crop. So 8 ounces, 8 years. I told him wait till 2014.
All right, I can already hear people getting nervous out there saying, whoa, 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 what's all this residual? I've got cattle out there. I've got horses out there. I'm worried about them. Well, look, you don't have to worry about the safety for your animals that are going to be out grazing on the grass that's being sprayed with Tordon or Milestone. Now, there may be some restrictions based on which product you're using for a week or two, something like that, to keep livestock out of the field.
But at any point, it's not going to hurt that livestock.
But when you think about it, these products are very safe to mammals. They're very dangerous to weeds. It's different things. So you can feel very comfortable with having cattle or horses out in these pastures, not being concerned about that, or sheep, but don't spray it over the tops of their backs or something crazy like that. But follow the restrictions there on the label. They're going to be very short. They aren't going to be for years like we're talking about in terms of planting a broadleaf crop like soybeans or sunflowers in that pasture.
Boy, we really went off on a tangent there, but once again, our weed of the week is musk thistle. It's relatively easy to control if you use the right products. Don't think that 2,4-D is going to do a great job unless you're using really high rates. So I would use Tordon or Milestone. The only caution we have for you is just make sure that you are not going to be rotating that pasture to a broadleaf crop in the next few years, and it should be great.
With those recommendations, you'll spray once, and Brian and I won't have to come out and walk your fields. That's all the time we have for this week's Weed of the Week, but we'll be right back with more Ag PhD after this.